Y tenemos partida, amigos. Vámonos.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Cavani! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
There's the shot!
Vamos.
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
And Beckham!
Cuidado con eso.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Maldini is there, and he can get the chance to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Maldini cuts it out. Looking for the run. A real chance if he can get through. Messi. Maldini. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Jong. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Tengo mal el internet. Hijos de su.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He could be in here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
No.
Pullet gets flagged offside.
Qué buena.
Pullet. Real chance. Oh, the ball's
Ay, ¿qué es eso, hermano?
and that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Buena.
Pedri simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance.
Messi.
¿En serio es internet, loco?
That has been cut short.
Qué internet más malo, loco.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Beckham. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe.
Hay que despejar, amigos, porque si no el internet está malísimo.
It's a throw in.
Está mal el internet, está mal el internet.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fiddles it through. Pull it.
Necesitamos uno. Ocupamos velocidad por ahí.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh,
El internet que tengo malísimo, loco.
Beckham.
Maldita sea internet.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Está mal el internet, está mal el internet.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Beckham.
Fuímonos.
Always
Vámonos.
onto this. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shapes to shoot. In for the pieces. Now who's
Loco,
gonna
¿qué es
be first
eso?
for this?
¿Cómo es
Well, certainly
posible?
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he spark a counter here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pull it. Well, they've got it again.
No lo dejas
Rafinha
salir.
looking to run onto it. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And another try!
¡Ay, loco!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he cuts out the supply. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedri!
¡Vamos! ¡Qué buena!
Yeah, I'd call that fast with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's had it taken off him. Batistuta. He's had a hit!
¡Uf!
Denied by an instinctive save.
¡Qué buena
Was
salvada!
offering a right smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He's found some space. Yamal. A heavy challenge. And the half-time whistle goes. Germany come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
Vamos así, a ver qué
Germany
pasa.
leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. So we're just settling back into this second half. Rafinha promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. De Jong. Good spot, he's seen the run. Pedri. Can he get onto this? And the ball's a good... It's Luis Suarez!
¡Oh!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Rafinha. He won't be happy with that one. Crunching tackle. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi! They've scored!
Ya era gol
It's
igual.
level again. What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defense is perplexed.
Así es el internet, amigos. Así que...
This is quite a battle. And Batistuta!
Can't be expected
Huélala.
to do anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Vámonos, fuímonos, fuímonos, fuímonos.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the flag
Penalty,
stays
penalty,
down.
penalty.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Germany have themselves a chance from the spot. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
Vamos.
Germany! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
That is a little undercooked. Luis Suarez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's on it. And the finish! Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Climbs up big! Bullet finds himself offside.
Lo mal que está fuera de juego, bro. Defiéndelo.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's had it nicked away. Rafinha. Oh, here's a man adored.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ay, loco, pero ¿qué es eso, hermano?
And now they can spring out of defence. De Jong. Oh, super find. That's a shade optimistic.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
No mames.
Barcelona have their third corner. Rafinha with the clearance. Pass is just off target. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Luis Suarez!
Vamos.
He's flying! A vast presence! And there is no stopping him. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And Beckham sticks it away. The purest possible contact.
Sí, ya no me marca nada.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Hay que hacer cambio, amigos. Hay que hacer cambio. Vamos a darle, vamos a darle. A ver si no nos ganan el último minuto, porque así siempre es el juego, loco. Vas ganando y de repente te ganan.
Substitution for Germany, number 7, Bullet.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Coming on the field, number
And it's Neymar.
Messi. Number 21, Eto'o.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 11, Nedved. Substitution in progress.
Looking for the runner. Well, that's
Oh
beautifully
shit.
weighted. Thuram
Buenísima.
gets rid without sophistication.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Lampard. That has been knocked clear. Beckham. Oh, he's done very well to... And Messi!
Ah, porque siempre me haces el internet así, loco.
An awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's taking no chances there. Fires from distance.
Oh shit.
Now that was quite some save.
Ah, el internet siempre está contra mí.
The message is simple.
¿Por qué
Defend
será?
this with your lives. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Barcelona. And one more try.
Uy,
The ball's come loose here.
por favor,
And it's
por favor, por favor, por favor,
clear.
llega. Vuela.
There's no way
Malditos.
to stop him.
Fuímonos, vámonos.
Germany do have a
No,
chance to
no, no, no,
counter
no.
here.
La puta.
And it's Beckham. Mbappe.
Ay, qué buena.
Yes, it is.
Loco, tenía el internet muy maldicísimo. Ay, no, pinche internet. Vamos. Por favor. Dale, dale.
And he's there to retrieve it. Beckham.
Ya, 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 ya.
Well, there's
Buena.
the pass.
Wow.
So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win.
No, ahorita ya no puedo jugar, la verdad. Que el internet lo tengo malísimo, mira. ¿Qué es eso, hermano? Bueno, ¿sabes qué? Voy a jugar eventos. Uh. ¿Qué hace Mbappé ahí, loco? No, vamos a dejar, ¿cómo se llama? Tengo a Pedri. Tengo a Pedri. Ey, ese Pedri ¿dónde está? Creo que Pedri sí defiende muy bueno. Pero... loco... está malito también. Lo voy a quitar Mbappé allá. Oh, sí, por cierto. ¿Qué tal está ese Mbappé? Yo no sé para qué lo tengo. Mbappé. ¿Dónde está Mbappé? ¿Dónde estará ese? Ese Mbappé loco no se quiere asomar. Aquí está, hijo de su puta maíz. Aquí le quito. ¿Y qué es? ¿Casa de goles? Omnipresente. Vamos a darle. Y tenemos clásico. A ver cómo nos va. Lo que te... Solo triste esperándote. En mi soledad esperándote. La noche solo fue un error.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which
Cuando
could
se
dissipate
aman de
at a rate
verdad.
most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising.
Okay,
The
Pedro.
noise is quite something. You can feel
Ay,
what
no.
football means to the people in this part of the world.
¿Cómo me va a pasar ahí?
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well timed, excellent interception. That's headed upfield. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Yo pensé que tenía Briscoe
Jim,
ese
who do
Mbappé.
you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish.
Shapes to shoot!
Ay.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Now it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Has a look and plays it forward. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Xavi. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Mbappe!
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, they've got it again. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Neymar. And it's hoisted clear. Neymar! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Carlos. And they're on him in a flash. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
Neymar. Quality ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Eto'o. Well read, and the danger is averted. Roberto Carlos. He's a shot. It's Eto'o! It's a loose ball. That's a good ball out wide.
Come on.
The most of this turnover.
And he's picked out the run. David Villa. Bellingham. There's the shot!
Ahí está mal. Que no te gane este pendejo.
Throw.
Nuestra.
Albert Ferrer. It's just beyond his reach. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely aimed pass. Or good read. That has been cut short. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliant. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
¿Qué?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Makalele is there, and he can pick it up. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... Oh, no, what has happened here? Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He gets big!
Vamos, qué buena.
Barcelona! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero.
Qué buena asistencia.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating.
Roberto Carlos!
Qué buena.
Kept the keeper honest.
Es
No,
que...
that was
Ah, pensé que iba a pasar.
And that interception was most necessary.
Ay, güey.
Well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Pedri. Some resolute defending there. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Ay.
And that's been one straight
No, no, no,
back.
no, no. Tu espalda, amigo.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Neymar.
Ya, ya, termina la verga. Buena.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. So your views on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's in here! And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Messi. Neymar. Xavi. Neymar. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And He's taking no chances there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. David Villa, always onto this, and he's in on real chance! It's fallen kindly here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat, now for something different.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde concedes a free kick for that. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Rudiger gets good distance on it. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that has put paid to that. Xavi, and he was quick to react. Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's the hit!
Vamos.
Scored! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got tools. Needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Ball's gone out of play. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
In with the challenge. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. Now it's Mbappe. He's got the shot away! Trion does really well there, he is strong.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries a shot! And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraph.
Mbappe!
Mira ese pedazo de gol.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. No joy this time, and it's played forward. Well, played right into his path. And the finish! It's in! Gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it, and then...
And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test.
Uf. No, pues ya valió, amigo. Ya no podemos jugar. Finaliza en 6 minutos. Una última oportunidad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Y se viene. Un destacado. Bueno. Adiós. Ahí nos vemos más al rato, bros.